Welcome to today's Explainer. As a senior financial consultant, I'm always on the hunt for those massive wealth-building opportunities that pop up just outside the saturated Tier 1 markets. Today, we're zeroing in on a city historically famous as the City of Nawabs, but let me tell you, it is rapidly transforming into an absolute economic powerhouse. If you are serious about long-term wealth growth, you absolutely need to have your eyes on Lucknow. Here's a quick look at the agenda for our masterclass today. We'll start with the infrastructure connectivity boom, look at the valuation arbitrage between Lucknow and the NCR, dig into the new SCR master plan, analyze the ripple effects of the new IT hubs, and finally, I'll walk you through a specific strategy around the Outer Ring Road. So as savvy investors aiming for generational wealth, we really have to ask ourselves, where exactly is the smart money flowing right now? Look, it's rarely in the markets that have already peaked, right? It's in the places laying the massive groundwork for imminent expansion. And right now, all the data points directly to Lucknow as the premier real estate market in North India outside of Delhi NCR. All right, let's jump straight into part one, the infrastructure connectivity boom. Okay, I want you to focus on the number 9. Why? Because Lucknow is rapidly earning the title of the expressway city of India. We're talking about an unprecedented 9 expressways, linking it in literally every direction. That's a level of connectivity most states can only dream of. It's basically a giant web of connectivity. Think about it. You can hit Delhi in just 6 hours using the Agra Expressway. Need to get to the industrial hub of Kanpur? That's just 1 hour away. Major cultural and religious centers like Prayagraj and Ayodhya are a quick 2-hour drive. Plus, the Purvanchal Expressway connects all the way toward West Bengal, and there's a new Lucknow Link Expressway in the works to seamlessly tie all these incoming routes together. This level of statewide integration is a colossal driver for future real estate demand. Moving right along to Section 2, Valuation Arbitrage. It's Lucknow versus the NCR. This is where things get really interesting for your wallet. Delhi NCR is incredibly saturated and notoriously expensive to enter today. But look at the alternative. In Lucknow, you have a local income bracket that's quickly catching up to metropolitan hubs, yet the lifestyle costs are 30 to 40% lower. Best of all, real estate is a whopping 50 to 75% cheaper. You're basically getting metropolitan potential at a fraction of the entry price, which creates a massive margin of safety for early investors. Let's put some actual numbers to this. Even in top-tier, posh neighborhoods like Gomti Nagar, premium plots are maxing out around 1 to 1.5 lakh rupees per square yard. And for luxury apartments, you're looking at about 8 to 10,000 rupees per square foot. When you factor in inflation and rising construction costs across the country, locking in these entry prices before the new infrastructure is fully utilized offers absolutely incredible upside. And listen, the institutional money is already flooding in. Heavyweight developers like DLF, MR, and Omoxy are capitalizing on the areas around the International Cricket Stadium and the mega malls. Around Shahid Path, which is the crucial artery connecting the airport to major highways, we're seeing explosive premium development, including the massive 2 million square foot Lulu Mall. When the big players plant their flags like this, it is a glaringly obvious signal for individual investors to follow suit. That brings us to Section 3, the SCR Master Plan. So what is the SCR? It stands for the State Capital Region. Modeled entirely after Delhi's National Capital Region, this newly planned unified master plan covers Lucknow and 6 surrounding districts under one single development authority. Why does this matter to us? Because it prevents chaotic urban sprawl and ensures infrastructure scales properly. For high-net-worth real estate investors, having this kind of regulatory clarity and structured planning is a massive green flag. Now, check out this incoming demand shock. We're staring down a near doubling of the population in just 5 years, going from roughly 40 lakh today to an estimated 70 lakh. That kind of aggressive migration practically guarantees an urgent, massive need for new residential and commercial spaces. The future demand is quite literally baked into the demographics. Next up, Section 4, IT hubs and the ripple effects on local real estate. Corporate infrastructure is a huge catalyst for property valuation. We've already got tech giants like HCL and TCS running major centers in the city, but the state government is now finalizing plans for a massive 2,000-acre IT hub. Modeled right after the tech powerhouses of Hyderabad and Bangalore, this is the specific microeconomic driver we've been waiting for. It's an active economic transition that's going to completely reshape the city's profile. This right here is my absolute favorite wealth-building playbook. It is a proven 4-step ripple effect. First, the infrastructure and IT hubs get established. Second, that brings an influx of high-income tech professionals into the area. Third, you get an immediate demand surge for premium housing, better schools, and modern commercial spaces. And finally, step 4, rapid and sustained property value appreciation. We literally watched this exact same story unfold in Bangalore and Pune. Now it is undeniably Lucknow's turn.
Okay, finally, Section 5, the Outer Ring Road Strategy. Let's talk actionable investment.
So the theory makes sense, but how do you actually deploy your capital today? The golden ticket right now is targeting land zones directly adjacent to the new Outer Ring Road, because every single one of those 9 expressways we talked about feeds directly into this ring road. It allows people to completely bypass city traffic. It's the absolute prime target for early entry land acquisition. Prices here are still surprisingly affordable, but once the SCR master plan kicks in and the IT city brings in the workforce, these zones are going to see some dramatic revaluation.
But hold on, before you go writing any checks, you gotta have a discipline checklist. Prudent wealth management requires strict due diligence. Focus your capital on high-growth nodes right near the Outer Ring Road. Prioritize land that has direct connectivity to the upcoming IT hubs. And most importantly, verify, verify, verify. Ensure all legal documentation and master plan approvals are rock solid before you close a deal in these rapidly expanding areas.
We've seen the whole picture now. The 9 expressways, the massive state capital region plan, and the booming IT sector are creating a perfect storm for property appreciation. But remember, the window for entry-level pricing compared to Tier 1 cities is closing fast. So I'll leave you with this one final thought. Are you ready to position your portfolio ahead of North India's next massive wave of urbanization? Or are you going to wait until all this growth is already priced in?